Saint John the Evangelist, while he was crossing a city in Phrygia called Chonas, was revealed that God wanted Saint Michael the Archangel, his prime minister, to be honored with a singular cult in a particular place of this territory. This place was Cherotype, and the apostle started celebrating the greatnesses of this heavenly chief of angels and was confirmed about his preaching. A source with a rare virtue sprung out on that spot, which would cure many infirmities, with the invocation of Saint Michael and the sign of the cross in honor of the Blessed Trinity. Numerous pagans came to this spring, and many were healed and recovered a good health again. They were given faith and the grace of their soul's salvation. Saint Michael appeared in the city of Lodis, close to Chonas at the same time, to a man, the father of a young girl who was born mute. He commanded him to lead her to the miraculous spring and make her drink of this water. The man went there with his daughter and had her drink the water while saying these words, "In the name of Saint Michael, Prince of the heavenly host." Instantly the young girl spoke, invoking the archangel, and she gave thanks to him. The father and his daughter were taught of the Christian faith and received baptism. He himself had a sumptuous church erected on that spot in honor of Saint Michael. The care of this temple came to the holy Archbishop of Lodis, of whom the pagans could not suffer the holiness. Pagans who could not suffer either the virtues of the miraculous water decided they would put the holy Archbishop to death by dragging him along the way by his hair and beating him with clubs. But, oh wonder! Their hands withered for their greatest surprise as if they had been put into fire. While other pagans wanted to destroy the spring, fire came out of it and they took to flight. Instead of benefiting from such a prodigy, they went further in their stubbornness and tried to sully the blessed water and mix it with the Kairos river waters so that it may run on the very spring. But the river turned away from its bed and went running even further away from the spring. The unfaithful's hearts were so hardened that they planned to bring the waters of other rivers into River Chrysos, so that in their violence they may submerge and engulf both the spring and the holy temple. The holy Archbishop, having been given news of this plan, started to pray before St. Michael's altar and was granted through his intercession that such efforts be useless. Now, while he was praying, a voice could be heard, and it was St. Michael. The prelate went out of the temple and saw a column of fire which was coming up from the earth to heaven. The voice commanded him to regain courage and fear nothing. When the impetuous waters arrived before the spring and the temple, St. Michael, with the sign of the cross, stopped and derived them.